Hi, my name is Theint Nwe, and this is my presentation for Con 101. I'm going to be doing my presentation on the Eiffel Tower. So when and where was the Eiffel Tower built? The Eiffel Tower was built in Paris, France, and it's still standing today in Paris, France. Do you like my accent? Anyway, it was built in January 28th, 1887, and it still stands strong to this day. The size of the Eiffel Tower is that it's 90 stories high. You can take an elevator there, walk up there, whatever you desire, and it's 984 feet. And to the tip of it, it's actually 1,063 feet to the tip, and it is 328 feet wide. So the civilization and culture of the Eiffel Tower being built and constructed at that time. So it was built at the 1889 Exposition Universelle, which is a World's Fair that was held in Paris. And during that time, the Eiffel Tower was being built to be the tallest structure, and it actually was the tallest structure. It made France a tourist point, and it attracted a bunch of visitors, making the Eiffel Tower a huge part of France and almost a symbol in Paris. So how it was built was, the materials. Let's start with that. So for the materials, there were 18,038 metallic parts, iron, not steel, and there were 2,500,000 rivets, 7,300 tons of iron, 60 tons of paint, lots and lots of paint. Actually, the paint that was covered over the iron, or painted over the iron, was to prevent it from having any discoloration or anything. And there were 5 lifts. Some methods that were used to build the Eiffel Tower at the time were hammers, saws, a lot of labor work, because they didn't really have modern technology to use to build it any faster in any way. And a lot of people had to get together in order to build the Eiffel Tower because it was such a huge project. There were a lot of engineers, architects. I believe there were about 50 engineers from what I read in the book. And of course, there were a bunch of laborers that were needed at the time as well, such as carpenters, blacksmiths, riveters, and plenty more. If the Eiffel Tower was built today, I honestly do not think that there would be much of a difference. Of course, there would be the process of the building, and the stuff that we would be using might be different, but the Eiffel Tower is such a historical and beautiful piece that I think in construction made such a change in the history of construction and structures that it was like a turning point, And but I believe if it was built today, a lot of stainless steel would be used, so we wouldn't have to worry about the rusting of the material rather than using a paint that was coated over. And maybe aluminum. The art and structure itself would maybe even be more modernized, and maybe we would even add color to it. Just to get that little whatever word it is, to make it fancier. And engineers and architects would obviously still be used. A lot of the laborers, engineers, and architects were used back then as well. But maybe we would need more, and maybe the process of it would be a lot faster. And, the designs and material would be different maybe. And possibly we would even use more laborers. And these are my references. I used this website, which is basically like a tour guide to the Eiffel Tower. It was the first one that popped up on Google, and these 2 wonderful books by Jones and Riggs. So I hope you enjoyed my presentation. If there are any questions or anything, leave some comments. And yeah, thank you!